The time has come, my friends. We are going to get a little controversial in this video, and I may say some things that you don't necessarily agree with, because I recently filmed a video where I was talking about splurge-worthy makeup, high-end products that I feel like are worth the price tag, but now we're here to do the reverse. These are some high-end products that people talk about, that people rave about, but I personally think that you shouldn't waste your money on it. So if that's what you're into, you are in the right spot. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Kelly and I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking, I love makeup, I love talking about makeup. So if you like to chat about makeup too, I would love to have you subscribe and stay a while. But why don't we go ahead and start talking about some makeup. I am going to do my very best to not annoy you by touching my hair constantly, but this is why I don't wear it down, y'all, okay? So some of these products I no longer have in my collection, and I've tried them all. I've tried them all, but decided not to keep them. The first one being the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I have personal friends of mine who love this stuff. They rave about this stuff. It's supposed to be the Hydro Grip Hydrating Makeup Primer with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. I love hyaluronic acid. I love niacinamide. I do not like this primer. I could not get it to work for me. I purchased it myself. I tried it out, and every single time I would wear it, my foundation would ball up on me. It did not matter what foundation I tried. I tried it with multiple foundations. I tried letting it sit on my skin for a while before applying my foundation. But at the end of the day, if I have to babysit a product, because I reached out to a few people who I know enjoy this primer, and I said, why is it balling up on me? And they were like, oh yeah, just let it like sit for a minute. Okay, if I have to let a primer sit for a minute, if I have to babysit it in order for it to work, like I'm just not about that life. So it's $38. Again, there are people who rave about this. If you love it, I am so happy for you. I want the makeup that you purchase to work for you. I genuinely want you to love your makeup, but this one is a no for me. And if you have not tried it, I honestly feel like there are better primers out there. Like, for instance, my niacinamide dewdrops from Glow Recipe. Those are going to be a great alternative. Also, if you're looking for a tacky primer, I recently tried the One Size primer, and it's like a tacky hydrating primer. I would much prefer to use that one over the Milk. Like, if you want to try a sticky tacky primer that does have like a gripping effect, definitely go with the One Size over this one. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, skip over the Milk makeup. So I do have this next product, and it is from Glossier. It is the only product that I have tried from Glossier, and this is their Future Dew Oil Serum Hybrid. It's $28, and this says apply 2 pumps all over the face as either the last step in your skin routine. Add more to the high points of your face for extra glow. Y'all, I do not like this, okay? I have dry skin. I look for hydration. I do enjoy an oil in the evening, but like this stuff is super oily. I've heard so many people rave about the Future Dew, and it gives you glassy skin, and it's hydrating looking, and like it just makes your skin look glowy and luminous, which are all of the things that I look for, all of the things that I love. But again, go with the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops over this one, because this stuff leaves my skin feeling so like oily, like legit oily. It says oil serum hybrid. I get that, but even for me, even for a dry skin girl, this is like a little bit too much oil for me, okay? I don't want something quite this oily all over the face. If I do use it, I mean, I've used a little bit of it. If I do use it, it's at night as like the last step in my skincare routine for some hydration. But honestly, I can't even tell you the last time that I used this. So in my opinion, it was a waste of money. I have other products that I would rather use instead of this one, and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and say, don't get this one. I have heard so many people rave about this next product. Now, to be fair, people who I have heard singing its praises have had acne-prone skin. I do not struggle with acne-prone skin, so maybe I'm just not the right candidate for this, but I'm talking about the Tower 28 SOS Daily Rescue Facial Spray. This is also $28 at Sephora. I purchased a smaller size, and I kid you not, I literally felt like I was spraying water on my face. There's no scent, so if you don't like a scent, that's wonderful, but like literally, I felt like I was spraying water on my face. I feel like I could have emptied it, I could have put water in the bottle, and I could have sprayed it on my face. I felt like the sprayer was nice. It was like a nice misty kind of situation, but it didn't really like do anything for me. Like there was no extra benefits. I didn't feel like it was, like it just, It didn't do anything for me at the end of the day. Again, like I said, take that with a grain of salt because I don't have acne prone skin, and I have heard people with acne prone skin say that this stuff has really rescued their face. Rescue facial spray. It did not rescue mine. I do not recommend it. Another Tower 28 product. I am so sorry, Tower 28. It's the lip glosses, y'all. It's the lip glosses. I don't like their lip glosses. Okay, so to be fair, they're $16. There is a wide variety of shades. I tried the shade Oat, which is like a milky pink shade, and I kid you not, less than 3 months of having it, okay? Less than 3 months of having it, and my milky pink lip gloss turned orange. I am talking orange, y'all. It turned orange, okay? And I literally had to go back on the Sephora site, look it up, because I wanted to see if my eyes were playing tricks on me. Like, did I really purchase an orange lip gloss? And indeed I did not. It was supposed to be a milky pink. And I have heard other people say the same things, that theirs change color quickly. I am someone, when I apply a lip gloss, I wipe the doe foot applicator off on the back of my hand because I don't want to contaminate it. Like, it was not orange from any of my lip products or anything that I did. It definitely changed on its own. It oxidized, and I have not purchased any since. If you are looking for a lip gloss, the one that I am wearing today that is going to give you like glossy, shiny effect, go with Lawless. Lawless, forget the filler. I have had those for months and months and months, and they don't change. It's glossy, it's beautiful. I think it's a little bit pricier, but like, save the $16 because this is gonna change on you anyway. So recently people have been into tubing mascaras, and I have been looking up all of the tubing mascaras on the TikTok, okay? And tubing mascaras are supposed to be like easier or more convenient because when you have the mascara on and you go to take it off, you're just supposed to take like warm water and kind of press it down on your lashes, and then like the tubes come off on your fingers. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. That does not work for me. I have two tubing mascaras here. I filmed a whole mascara video. This Caliray one is $24. This is one that I've seen kind of going viral on TikTok. A lot of people are talking about it. And then of course the Tartelette tubing mascara. If I were to pick one between the two here, I like the Tarte better. I think the Tarte is better than the Caliray, but really I'm not reaching for a tubing mascara over my other mascaras. Like, I get it, okay? There's no transfer. Like, it's not going to rub off, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's more difficult for me to take off. Like, I'm taking my finger, I'm taking warm water, I'm pressing it down, and I'm still getting it all over my eyes. I'm getting it in my eyes. Like, tubes are everywhere. It's a mess. I don't like it. I'm not reaching for it. I'm sorry. I am not on the tubing mascara bandwagon. So a product that I have, and a product that I used today on my face that I'm not decluttering and I'm going to continue to use, but I still don't think that it's worth the hype. I am talking about the Dior Forever Natural Powder Bronzer. I have mine in the shade 05 Warm Bronze. The reason why I am saying that this is not worth the hype, it is not worth your money, this is $50, okay? $50 for 0.21 ounces, and you'll notice here, I have hard pan. I have hard pan on mine. I just typically like dig my brush in there. I feel like it gives me a nice glow, but if you're gonna spend $50, like, I want this to be magical on my face. It should not be giving me hard pan. In my video where I was talking about splurge-worthy makeup, I talked about the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. Like, go with that one. Skip this one, go with the Charlotte Tilbury, because although it works for me, it's nice, I mean, it's Dior, like, it's the cushion packaging. Okay, I get it. It's luxury, I get it. We love the luxury, we love Dior. But like, if you're gonna spend 50 bucks, this should be amazing. It should blow you out of the water, it should knock your socks off, and it doesn't. For me anyway. We are talking about brands that I mentioned in the splurge-worthy makeup category. Pat McGrath. I love me some Mama Pat. I talked about her in the splurge-worthy video, but we're also gonna talk about her here in the products that I think are not worth the money, and I'm talking about her highlighters. So this highlighter that I have here is in Lunar Allure. I feel like Lunar Allure looks nice on my skin. I have tried some of the Pat McGrath formulas and I found that they are a little bit too shimmery, a little bit too glittery on the face. I don't find Lunar Allure to be too glittery, but this is a $48 highlighter. If I'm going to spend $48 on a highlighter, I want to be reaching for it every single day. I honestly forget that this is in my collection. Like, it literally, it sits in there. I would reach for my Natasha Matcha Denona Super Glow over this one. I would reach for my Rare Beauty Mesmerize over this one. And this is $48. So like y'all, if you're gonna spend $48, I want you to love it. I just don't love it. I don't think it's horrible. I'm gonna keep it in my collection like the Dior. Like, I mean, it's Mama Pat. Like, I love her. I love Mama Pat. But like, I just think you should save your money. I think you should save your coin. I think you should buy her blushes and like get a different highlighter. Okay, for this next one, for this final product, please don't come for me, okay? I want you to remember, we are friends. This is a safe space. You do not have to like the same makeup that I like. I do not have to like the same makeup that you like. And I'm saying that because my last product that I feel like is not worth the hype, I feel like you should save your coins. It's the Dior blushes, y'all. The Dior blushes. These are $40. These little tiny baby blushes are $40. And everybody and their mama is raving about these blushes. I have so many friends who are obsessed with this blush. They buy every single blush when it comes out. So many people rave about it, okay? It's a good blush. It's good. The pink is pretty. I use it. It's very pigmented, but it just, for $40, again, like it's not blowing me out of the water. It's so tiny. I think the packaging is cute. Like I think the embossing is cute, but like if I'm going to pay $40 for a blush, I need it to be, I just heard something fall. My daughter's supposed to be laying down taking a rest because she doesn't nap anymore since she's 5 and she keeps coming in to check on me. Her rest time is about to be over, but she's knocking stuff over out there. Anyway, this blush, for it to be $40, I am going to need it to be something that I am having a hard time resisting, and I'm just not. My Pat McGrath blushes, I love those. I love those, I reach for them often. I have to tell myself, hey, go for the Dior blush today. Hey, reach for your $40 blush. And if that's the case, I mean, again, it's not horrible. I could spend $40 on something else. So there's that. Okay, friends, but that's it for this video. I just kind of wanted to keep it like a little bit lighthearted, you know, like don't take it too seriously. Makeup is fun, okay? Your preferences don't have to be my preferences. My preferences don't have to be your preferences, but these are the products that I just feel like they weren't worth it for me. They didn't do it for me. I much prefer the products that I mentioned in my other video. So if you didn't watch that one, go watch it next. It will be linked down below. Save your coins on these. Purchase something you are going to love. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed before you go. That way I can see you in the next one. Bye.